Hi guys, and welcome to another episode of Kabir Considers. In this video, I'm going to react to the funniest game show answers of all time. Now, this should be an amazing video to watch because, I mean, there must be thousands of game shows out there, you know, hundreds of thousands of answers. So to find the funniest ones and compile them into one video, I mean, I'm expecting to be laughing pretty hard at this one. So let's do it.
During what months of pregnancy does a woman begin to look pregnant?
September.
September.
To name something you wouldn't try even once. Matthew.
Sex on a train.
Really? Why not?
Funnily enough, our survey people didn't come up with that one.
Something a burglar would not want to see when he breaks into a house. Rob.
Naked grandma!
Naked, huh?
Naked grandma.
I don't want to see that either.
Real or fictional? Name a famous Willie.
Willie the Pooh?
Hi, Kathy. You know John?
Yes, we do.
Doesn't she?
Man, this looks old. Like, what is this, from the 70s or something like that? 50 years ago.
Have pretty nipples, pretty dimples there.
Easy.
Gentlemen, tell me,
Easy
what is your
target.
favorite part of our Newlywed Game set? Jim?
Probably wife number 2.
I love how she was like, excuse me?
Name a piece of clothing wives buy for their husbands.
Halter tops.
What's a halter top? I've never, like, I think it might be an American name for clothing. Like, I don't know what that is.
Edgar.
Fish love?
Sorry.
Jenny?
Wish list.
Fish love.
Something you feel before you buy it.
Excited.
A vegetable you marinate.
Grapes.
Name something you might buy that could turn out to be phony. Yeah,
A horse.
A horse?
they
I would have thought maybe jewelry or designer bag, something like that.
dreaded phony horse gag. Name
something way.
that can kill a lively party.
A gun.
The most romantic sounding musical instrument.
Saxophone.
Drone.
Name something you might accidentally leave on all night.
Makeup.
Your shoes.
Name something people take with them
Surely makeup had to be number one there. Like,
to the beach.
Turkey.
The first thing you buy in a supermarket.
Turkey.
Food often stuffed.
turkey.
Turkey.
Describe these words that begin with the letters S-T-A. Go.
Oh my god.
Asked 100 people to name a game you can
She punched her for real.
play in bed. Steve.
I spy.
Ice.
I
Something you
spy.
squeeze.
Peanut butter.
Peanut butter.
What would be the
Something you squeeze. I've got an answer, but it's not really PG.
ideal everyday temperature? Everybody, disrobe. 98.6. Survey said, Dale.
People, your time starts now. A group of pill pushers?
That's actually really good. A group of... Yeah, I think so.
Name a yellow fruit.
Orange.
Name something that comes in pairs.
Socks.
Fred.
Socks.
Bananas. Oh, God.
We asked 100 people to name a famous author. Kenny.
King Arthur.
Shakespeare.
Arthur Shakespeare.
Name something that follows the word pork.
You pine.
Huh?
You pine. Porcupine.
Steve's face.
Gentlemen, other than popcorn, what is your favorite thing to nibble on at the movies?
Oh,
Steve.
oh.
I'm gonna get shot. Her boobs. I don't know if you can.
Name a part of the body that gets bigger as adults get older.
Oh.
Freddie, penis.
Name something a man has that he'd be upset.
Does it? I thought that it stopped growing. Like when you, like, yeah, I think it stops growing pretty early, like 16 or so.
If someone else used it.
How about his jockstrap?
How many decades will your husband say his mother has lived? Gloria.
10 decades.
10 decades.
10.
Gentlemen,
Wow.
how many
100.
decades has your mother lived? Daryl, you have a troubled look on your face. What's the matter?
Oh, I don't know what a decade is.
Oh, poor guy.
Fourth birthday, so she'd be
Good.
at 4 years a decade. She'd be 10 decades.
10 decades.
Wow, is his mum actually 100 years old?
Something usually done only once a week.
Make love.
Tell me a slang term that means wife.
Bitch.
Oh. Whoa. It's a good answer, though. It is a good answer.
Name something you wouldn't want the police to find in the trunk of your car.
A dead body.
Pickles.
Name something a teenage boy can do for hours at a time.
Play video games.
Masturbate.
Something that has to
It's actually true.
warm up before you use it, sir.
How about your wife?
Mary Beth prayed for snow
Oh.
on her wedding day.
Yes, I did. It was 32 degrees and no snow on my wedding day, but I had 8 inches on my honeymoon.
Name a part of the body everybody has only one of. Sarah.
Big toe.
What will your husband say is his favorite thing to squeeze in the supermarket? Jane?
I'd say his meat.
Pardon me?
His meat.
Give me a slang name.
It's so crazy seeing the hairstyles, the fashion of back then. It's just so different, even though it wasn't that long ago, really.
For policeman.
Dick.
Dick. Okay. May we see what he said? Name a state that begins with the letter M.
Mexico.
We asked 100 people to name a game you could play in the bath. Annette.
Scuba diving.
Something your neighbor has you wish you had.
A beautiful wife.
Name a kind.
I hope he didn't actually have a wife, because, man, that would hurt.
A bear.
Grizzly.
Papa bear.
A papa bear. Of course. Tell me a papa bear.
Name something London is famous for.
I'm thinking pastas.
Name a question such as,
Pasta.
how old are you? Yeah.
18.
Why did she say it like that?
18. No.
I'm not 18.
Why did she say it like that? 18!
You're not?
No.
You certainly fooled me. Just a second. I'm going to read the question. Name a question such as, how old are you? That you might answer with a lie.
I would say 50. Did I understand it right?
No, sweet Elizabeth.
I didn't understand it.
Give me another sort of question that you might lie about.
I would say I'm 39.
Most of the electricity in our home flows from the blank to the what?
From the plug to the vibrator.
What a girl should know about a man before she marries him. You just got it, Lynn. What would you say?
His name.
His what?
Name.
His name.
His name.
Name something made of leather? Yes, sir.
A purse.
You're going to be slightly embarrassed when I finish this question. A purse!
Leather.
Name something made of leather that a cowboy uses.
Oh. A whip? Boots.
Describe the weather with a word or phrase that would also describe your wife.
Wet.
Wet.
Name an animal whose eggs you'd probably never eat for breakfast.
Ostrich.
Hamster.
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 Name something in your house you would yell
Hamsters don't lay eggs. They're mammals, aren't they?
at if it stopped working.
I think.
Probably spouse.
An old woman's breasts.
Things that sag.
Reason you might stay indoors on a beautiful day.
Because it's raining? Something made of wool.
Sheep.
Police commissioner said, I think Batman and Robin are blank.
Queer.
Name a day of the year when you really want to be with friends.
December.
The whole of December.
Name something normally worn only by children. Michael.
Clothes.
We asked 100 women, name something women borrow from each other. Chris.
One another's husbands.
Their husbands. Chris.
Next question, gentlemen. What is the one thing the people on the other side of your street have more of than you do?
Cars.
Cars. Your wife said they have more grass than you do.
Grass. I have none.
I wouldn't bet on that.
What's the name? A famous robber. Joe.
Cops.
I said, name a time that most people get up. And being the Einstein that you are, you said morning. When I get up, our survey said zip.
I mean, technically, that's correct. He should have just specified, like, I don't know, 8 o'clock, something like that.
Now, if that wasn't bad enough, I then said, name a time that most people go to bed. You said, of course, night. Our survey said 2.
Wow.
You know what is
Two
so
people
great
actually
about
said
this
that as
show?
well.
We have talented people like the Ramiro family on our show. Paul is a concert pianist. Steve, what do you do?
I sell frozen bull semen for artificial insemination.
All right, Steve.
How you doing?
Really?
Fine, thank you.
What's your story?
Well, I'm in young girls' pants. I manufacture pants.
Name part of the telephone.
There's no way you could say that on TV today. No way.
Phone.
The bottom part.
One of the 3 bears.
Mowgli. Mowgli?
Name something with a hole in the middle. Michelle?
Donut.
Hole punch.
I know everyone in America said what the audience did. What'd she say?
Okay, fill them in.
You.
No, that's incorrect. I'm sorry. Fill the blanks in order or pick a tile, Chris, whatever you want to do. Okay, fill them in. I.
What?
Sir, that's incorrect.
He might say mosquito. It's mosquito.
Okay, fill them in.
A.
Are you kidding me?
I've never had this happen.
Come
It's the
on.
first time. Chris? I know it. You know it? All right, fill it in. Oh. Yes.
Finally.
Yes. T. Yes. E. Yes.
I made 100 people and asked them to name a way of toasting someone. Michelle.
Over fire.
If you could travel to any foreign country in the world, where would you go?
Pakistan.
I take
Really?
bands around my t-shirt and stick it in tie-dye. Yes. These are the ugly sandals that lesbians wear.
What was the most infantile suggestion you made to your wife on your first date, Joe?
Why don't you eat something?
All right. Patty says the most infantile suggestion was that she shouldn't be so closed-minded.
I should be looser, you know.
You were loose enough that night.
What country has the highest ratio of doctors to population?
The country with the most Jews. I would say Israel.
Whoa.
You have a doctor in every family. It's a cousin, could be an uncle, a couple of specialists.
I'll agree.
You agree with that?
It's Israel. He's right.
It is? Something you wash once a week. Claudia.
Yourself.
Yourself.
Once a
Some
week.
people close.
Legs.
Man of the world, traveled all over the world. Something Russia's famous for, Bob.
Russians.
Come on.
Name an animal with 3 letters in its name. You said frog. Our survey said
Come on,
0.
dog.
2 people would have
Cat.
to say that. Something that comes with a summer storm. You gave me the answer. Snow. Our survey said... Remind everyone, to Bob's shame, the answers he gave us, and give me 20 seconds on the clock, please. Name an animal with 3 letters in its name.
Alligator.
Name an animal with 3 letters in its name. You said alligator. Our survey said...
I mean, some of those answers were just ridiculous. I mean, name an animal with 3 letters. Like, he must have been trolling. Like, he must have been trolling. I definitely need to see another one like this because it's just good to laugh, man. It's the best medicine. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.